everybody, and welcome to another Read Book Reviews video. In today's video I'm going to be doing my wrap up for my Tometopples readathon and also going over what I'm going to be reading this weekend. Before I get into it, I just want to apologize if I sound a little off. It is because I'm getting over a cold still, and honestly I'm actually still a little bit sick, but I really don't have any other time this week to be recording. So I just got up the strength to record today, and so yes, that's why I sound a little off. So without further ado, let's get into the wrap-ups. So for the Tometopples readathon, I had only 2 books that I was challenging myself to read. The first one is The Heart of Thomas by Moto Hagio, and I did manage to finish reading this. It did take me the entire 2 weeks though, because I do feel like I need to reread this because I think I missed a lot of the nuances in this manga. I mean, I did overall like the story. It did take me a little while to get into, but once I got like a good, I wouldn't say halfway, maybe a third of the way through, I started to like hit a stride with my reading on this. But I do think I missed a lot of like what the story was trying to portray and tell the audience. So I would really like to reread this. Also, after I read this, there's this like whole thing in the back about the author and about the, I think they're called the 24 Flower Club or something like that. Whatever the group of mangaka during the late 60s, early 70s, there was like, they had a name for this group, and it went into a little bit about that, and I'm kind of interested in checking out some of the other authors that are in this group that she was a part of. It's not like an official group, but they just like named that group that particular name. Anyways, I really enjoyed it, and I believe I gave this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Again though, I do want to reread this because I felt like I missed a lot. The other one that I had challenged myself to read was The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. This is the 3rd book in the Gentleman Bastards series, and I'm actually a little further than this. I would probably say I'm about halfway right now. Really enjoying this. It did take me a little bit of time to get through half of the book because I do find that the very beginning started off a little bit slow, but it is picking up and I'm really enjoying the direction it's going, and I cannot wait to read the rest of this. I do actually want to finish this weekend. I'm at least not sick enough to where I can't keep my eyes open. I'm good enough to have my eyes open now, and now I'll just like lay in bed and read all day. So overall, even though I didn't accomplish reading both of the books, I did get through some large books, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. The other readathon that I was doing in the month of April, which I know it's not the end of April yet, but I already failed it, was Apollo Gray's manga reading challenge, and I totally failed that completely after like week 2 because the rules are so strict and I just can't. I could never do a challenge like that. It was basically you had to read 2 manga every single day for the month of April. You could not skip a day. You couldn't like skip one day and then read 4 books the next day, and that's just not possible for me. And then also I got sick and I pretty much did nothing but sleep for 2 days straight, so no reading got done in that time. But my challenge was totally missed like way before the getting sick part. So I do plan on going over the manga that I did manage to read in April, because I still read a lot because I did manage to keep up with it for the first 2 weeks, but that's going to be in my April wrap-up. The other book besides the Gentleman Bastard series that I want to get to is The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. This is the 1st book in the Lightbringer series, and I was reading this right before the readathon and then put it down so that I could concentrate on the books in my challenges. And so I got about halfway, but this is a very fast-paced book, and I just know that I could get this done like super quickly. I am also in the middle of reading Dreadnought by April Daniels. This is a recent pickup for me, and I just started it literally last night, so I'm only about like 10 pages in, and it is a different read from what I've been picking up lately, so I'm very interested in continuing to read this, and I will let you guys know what I thought about it at the end of the month as well. I also want to do a reread for this month, and that is The Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 2nd book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, and the 3rd book comes out May 2nd, I think, and I don't quite remember what happened at the end of this book, so I do want to skim through it and just refresh my brain before that book comes out so that I can enjoy it a little bit better. And then also for manga, I'd like to continue reading Vinland Saga by Makoto Yukimura. This is the 4th volume. I am in the middle of this one right now, and I plan on finishing this up today and getting to volume 5 here at the end of the day. So I do at least plan on reading through 5 this entire weekend, if not getting to volume 6. So that is all for this Tometopple's wrap up and also what I'll be reading this weekend. What are you guys reading over the weekend? Please let me know in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys later.